Hello everybody, this is Maggie. Welcome back to my channel, and for the newcomers, welcome. Today we are going to create this beautiful centerpiece for table runner. You can use it on top of the table, dining room, counters, buffets. It is just outstanding gorgeous. It is the one that I have posted several times the pattern up already. I am already had started because this is for a client of mine. This is what the table runner is going to be looking like. This is the center of the piece. And I have created already the carnations that's going to go with it. And that will be, I'll be showing you how to add them into part 2 of this part 1. Today we're just going to learn how to create this beautiful, we call it ponto estrela, which is star stitch. So this is a very famous Portuguese stitch. And we are going to add the carnations. I'm going to add the carnations to it. If you have a different flower, you're more than welcome to use it. I will teach you how to add them. It's going to go all the way around exactly as the picture shown, because it's one of my first ones that I've done years ago. And very simple. Just have to pay attention to the stitches. Okay, so basically I always use number 4 yarn. It is my preference because it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's just charming, delicate, it works very well. So this is an off-white that I am going to demonstrate for you today on size 4 yarn. We always use size 3. I always use size 3 needle for this number 4. I think it works best and it's easier. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to demonstrate you how to begin. I'm not going to go all the way because it's repeatedly the same stitch over and over and over. So it's very simple. Now, as far as wideness, I have some that I have done with 33 stitch beginning wideness. It is not too wide. It's fairly very fine in the middle. That's good for like counter tops maybe. That is not that wide, the counters or the buffet. But in the case of a dining room table, which you can sit 4, 6, 8, 12 people, this wideness of this one I think is just perfect, because once you add the flowers on each side, it becomes really wide and it's a fair good size. So if you're to do buffets, dining room buffet or hallway buffets, counter, whatever you want to call it, little table, entrance table on the hallway, I suggest you do 33 stitch, because it's not that wide, the centerpiece, and once you add the flowers, it's not going to be tremendously so big that it's going to hang out of the counter or out of the buffet. So 33 stitch to begin. This one is 44 stitch, and I am going to show you how to start the stitch. This is a very good size, by the way. So you can see your 33 stitch if it's good enough wideness for your counter or your buffet. And if you find it that it's not wide enough, just add always 10 more to it. Now we're going to do 36 rows length. If you need to add more length to it, then again, you add 10 more to it. Okay, so very simple, very easy. We're going to turn once to do our first knot here. And we're going to start counting 33, let's say, because I'm doing just a sample. But as you once do your 33, then you can see the length, the wideness on it if you want it wider. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on until the wide that you would prefer. 33, 43, 53, and so on. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so once we've done the 33, 43, 53 as you wish, there's 33 on here. It looks pretty long on camera, but really it isn't. So we're going to go back 5 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your 5th space, you're going to go in and you're going to close it. You're going to go up 1, 2, 3. Turn once on the same place as you just finished doing your stitch. You are going, take out and leave the 2 on your needle. Now, again, we're going to go once on the same place 2 times. Okay, we're going to count 3 back. We're going to go on the 4th. 1, 2, 3. On your 4th place, you're going to take once. Again, you go back into the same place as you just finished doing your stitch. Again, so automatically you're supposed to have 6 loops on your needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 loops on your needle. You pull it out. This is what it's going to look like. Now, 1, 2, 3. We turn once on the same place again. We don't close it up. We come on the same place as the bottom one here, in the same space, and we're going to do 2 more times. So this is very simple. You just have to pay attention. So now we have 4 on the needle. Turn once again, count back to the 4th one. 1, 2, 3. On your 4th one, we're going to do 2 more in here. So 1, 2. So we have 6 again on the needle. And we close it up. And this is what it's becoming. 1, 2, 3. Again, we don't close up. We go back on the same space as the other 2 in the bottom. We don't close up. Again, the same place. So now we got 4. Go back 4 space. 1, 2, 3. On your 4th space. 1, 2. So we got 6 on the needle. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is until the end. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, we are reaching the end. So we go in, leave it open, go on the same one. Again, on the same one. And now we go back 4 space. So 1, 2, 3. On your 4th space, you do 2 more on the same place. So you got 6. This is the end. And that's it. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Sorry, off camera. And go back on the same place. Now we're going to close this one at the beginning because we need to go up and do our cross stitch. 1, 2, 3. On the same place here, we're going to do another one and we're going to leave it open because we have to do 2 more in here, and it repeats the same thing over and over again. So we have 4. Now the next loop, right next to it, very easy to see, all the stitches are in it. We're going to do 2. 1, So we got 6, and we take it out. And we're going to repeat the same thing over and over again. So we got 3 on the same place. We don't close it. We come back in the same loop and we do 2 more. And don't close. And turn once, go on the next loop where all the stitches are. And do 2 more. And close it up. Okay, you guys, we're pretty much almost done the second row. We're at the end. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be repeatedly all the way through until 36 rows. If you want more longer, then you go up 10, as I said earlier. So we're reaching the end here. So we have 4. Now, coming to the end here, we need to go exactly where it separates the 2 rows. So we need to go exactly in the middle over here of the 2 rows separation. Okay. 1 and 1 more inside, so we can have our 6 loops on the needle. And we close it up. Okay, guys, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're doing, let's say, the final row. Okay, we've done your 36th length. Now we're going to pretend this is the final row. Final row changes up a little bit. So we're going to do 2 on the same, well, got one of my hairs over here. That's not good. So we're going to do 2 on the same place. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we're not going to go in the same place here. We're going to go directly into the loop, and we're going to do 2 more inside. So now we have 3. We're going to go into the next space and do 2 more. We're going to have a total of 5 loops in our needle, and we close it up at once. Because this is the last row, it has to be the same thing as the first row. Okay, so very simple. 1, 2, 3. We are not going in this loop as we would. We're going to go right away into the same loop in the bottom. Leave it open 2 times, and we're going to go now into the next one. 1, 2. So we have 5 loops in the needle, and we close it up. 1, 2, 3. Into the same loop in the bottom, we're going to do 2 more. And the next one, 2 more. 1, 2. So we got 5 loops, we'll close it up. So this is pretty much your last row. Very simple to do, not complicated at all. And it's going to be a beautiful table runner. And we're going to do the part 2, which will be to attach all of the flowering, and it's going to look tremendously beautiful. So stay tuned for part 2. I will be uploading very shortly. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. I really appreciate, and I'm sure amongst many other video makers appreciate very much. It helps us grow our channel. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you back in part 2.